then you realize you've got a problem. Because of even how the principal is presenting. I'm not saying you must wear suit, no, you must be presentable. It's a Friday today. I can't come to you here wearing tracksuits because it's a Friday. I must respect this meeting. I'm not wearing a suit, but at least I must wear a jacket, wear trousers, respect people that you serve. So it starts there. There are a lot of things that have nothing to do with government, have nothing to do with money and all that. It's just how we carry ourselves. Our education system, if it was not carried by educators, it would have collapsed by now. So we need to acknowledge them and we need to give them the support. And that's why we must give them a proper round of applause. And of course, there are few, very few, who are very destructive. They are there. Some of them, they want to be principals. Because, people sometimes they think that it's about a position, it's about status. When you are sitting there, you think I can be a better principal. I can tell you, even when we are sitting here, there's somebody who say, I never a better MC. No, God. They say the eating, the taste is in there, of the pudding is in there, in the eating. And there's a lot of those people who sabotage principals, very destructive, even parents. On Sunday, I want to be structured. I also went to request you said. I looked at it as well and all that. And we also want to welcome a finalist here, Miss Soweto, who Miss Mangai, who Pupumi, we also want to welcome her. Since I became MEC for education in April 1st this year, I have communicated with the public, and I hope a lot of you have seen and have read what I said. The first thing we did was to issue what we call a state of education. Second was overcrowding and infrastructure in schools. Third, it was the issue of water and electricity in schools. Fourth was the issue of violence and crime in schools. This Sunday at 10 a.m., I will be speaking to the media again, addressing the issue of corruption in the schools by some of the school governing bodies and school managers. And what we will be doing. When Masha is out, you are supposed to be excited because that is a big problem. I always say that in our education system, there's 3 evils. And what are those 3 evils? Deja was saying we must not talk politics here. The first one is the introduction of politics in schools. That's the first evil, it's a problem. The second one is the selling of positions in the schools, because that is done by school governing bodies. The third evil is the introduction of money in schools. It's a big problem. We don't talk about those things. And I'm going to give you numbers, because they say numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. And I know this. Someone who comes to a meeting and expects me to say, yeah, tomorrow I'm coming to school. Tomorrow I'm going to build a school. Tomorrow, no, I'm not going to do that, because I don't work like that. I've been in government for 16 years to know that there are processes, but to also know that there's always limited resources, but there's lots of demands. And everything is a priority. Unfortunately, especially in education. Having educators in class is a priority. Kids eating is a priority. Kids, learners with special needs, and I'm going to speak to that. I'm happy, my sister, you have raised it. I'm going to speak about it. By the way, I said I have done all these addresses. One of the addresses